Welcome to Open Wealth Network, where we raise and inspire billionaires. Hey there, welcome back to our channel. Today's video, we are going to talk about something that affects all of us, debt. We'll be sharing 20 practical ways to stay out of debt and build a strong financial future. So let's dive in. Tip number 1, create a budget. Start by creating a budget that aligns your income and expenses. This will help you track your spending and ensure you are not living beyond your means. Tip number 2, spend within your means. Stick to your budget and avoid unnecessary expenses. Only spend what you can afford and resist the temptation to make impulsive purchases. Tip number 3, save for emergencies. Build an emergency fund to uncover unexpected expenses. Having a financial safety net will prevent you from going into debt when the unexpected happens. Tip number 4, avoid credit card debt. Pay off your credit card balance in full each month to avoid accumulating high interest debt. If you can't pay in full, strive to pay more than the minimum amount to reduce interest charges. Tip number 5, pay bills on time. Late payment bills can quickly add up and lead to debt. Set up reminders or automatic payments to ensure you pay your bills on time. Tip number 6, negotiate lower interest rates. If you have existing debt, contact your creditors to negotiate lower interest rates. Lower rates can help you pay off your debt faster and save money in the long run. Tip number 7, prioritize high interest debt. Focus on paying off high interest debt first, such as credit cards or payday loans. By doing so, you will minimize the amount of interest you have to pay. Tip number 8, avoid payday loans. Stay clear of payday loans or high interest short-term loans. The interest rates on these loans are extremely high and can trap you in a cycle of debt. Tip number 9, cut unnecessary expenses. Review your monthly expenses and identify areas where you can cut back. Cancel subscriptions or memberships you don't use frequently and reduce discretionary spending. Tip number 10, live below your means. Instead of trying to keep up with the Joneses, focus on living below your means. Resist the urge to upgrade to the latest gadgets or buy luxury items you can't afford. Tip number 11, increase your income. Look for ways to increase your income, such as taking on a side gig or freelancing. The extra money can be used to pay off debt faster or build your savings. Tip number 12, avoid impulse buying. Before making a purchase, take a step back and evaluate whether it is a necessity or an impulse buying. Delaying gratification can prevent unnecessary debt. Tip number 13, plan for major expenses. If you know you have major expenses coming up, such as a car repair or home renovation, plan and save for them in advance. This way, you won't have to rely on credit or loans. Tip number 14, avoid co-signing loans. Think twice before co-signing a loan for someone else. If the borrower defaults, you will be responsible for the debt, which can put your own financial stability at risk. Tip number 15, educate yourself. Take the time to educate yourself about personal finance. Read books, attend workshops, or follow financial experts to gain knowledge that will help you make informed decisions. Tip number 16, Shop smartly. Compare prices, look for discounts, and shop during sales. Being a savvy shopper can help you save money and avoid unnecessary debt. Tip number 17. Plan your meals and groceries. Create a meal plan and grocery lists to avoid overspending on food. Cook at home more often and pack your lunch for work. Tip number 18. Keep an organized financial system. Stay organized with your financial records, bills, and statements. These allow you to keep track of your expenses and ensures you don't miss out in any payments. Tip number 19. Communicate with creditors. If you are facing financial difficulties, proactively communicate with your creditors to explore repayment options or negotiate better terms. And tip number 20. Practice contentment. Cultivate a mindset of contentment and gratitude. Appreciate what you have and focus on experiences and relationships rather than material possessions. And there you have it. 20 practical ways to stay out of debt. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more valuable insights. As always, thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.